Guys, deluded. Good evening. YouTube's Lucas Torreira is back again. Like I said, good evening. It's Friday. I hope you're all back from work, all back from whatever you had to do today, and you're looking forward to the weekend. 24 hours we play Lazio. So yeah, man. Obviously my face is shiny, so you can tell I got home not too long ago, jumped in the shower and overdosed on cocoa butter and them things. But let's move on. Obviously, the tactics board, my good friend. Ignore everything for a moment. We'll crack on with that. But Mesut Ozil, now, in fact, not even Mesut Ozil, specifically Aaron Ramsey. Now, if we're looking purely at the central midfielders, Xhaka, Torreira, Ramsey, I'm probably missing out a couple of El Nene, Maitland-Niles, Gudezi. Obviously, majority of them, excluding El Nene, not to dig him out, are very good on the ball. They can find passes, they can play passes forward and things like that. Obviously, many a times we see sideways passes at this club, but they can all pass a ball in it. But when you're probably looking at attacking threat, Ramsey last season and a couple seasons before that, goal scoring wise, he's done all right. I do think past that he needs to improve on that, even though he does typically score. But if you're looking at our central midfielders, if you're looking at where the goals are going to come from, stats might not necessarily back it up, but you're looking at Ramsey. You're looking at Ramsey to provide some, I wouldn't say creativity at the same level as Ozil, because their creativity and his is two different. Ozil is all eye of the needle passes and all them things there. Ramsey is being a nuisance, late runs, scoring goals, link-up play, couple assists and things like that. But obviously, like I just said, when you're looking at our midfield players, Ramsey, central midfield players, Ramsey is probably the one you're looking at to get goals, or if you were to say anything close to 10, you're looking at Ramsey. Obviously, Ozil chips in with goals and assists, but you get what I mean, innit? So obviously, specific to the park, this would ignore the back line for me, people, and ignore the two strikers pressing that will come into play. Just focus on the midfielders. Why can't we play Mesut Ozil there? In a 4-3-3, we always hear it'll be some central midfielders. This is the talk of us, myself included, and all us fans. Why can't Ozil play here? When it's a 4-3-3 or discussing 3 up front or more, you typically put in Ozil or Mkhitaryan there, which is not necessarily a bad thing, people. It's not. It's an option at the end of the day. But why can't Ozil play central midfield? He's played there in a 4-3-3 before at this club with Wilshere, etc., etc. Probably in his first 2 seasons, definitely his first season he's played there. Like I said, I'm not discounting the flanks. Obviously, I think people are downplaying Ozil's ability. I mean, yeah, you want him in a 10, you want him to pick up little pockets and things like that. He can do that in midfield. Firstly, one benefit of playing into midfield, I do think he is disciplined, but obviously, Unai Emery is not going to accept eye of the needle passes and pass completion and heat maps for running and things like that, which a lot of people, myself included, used to defend Ozil. Staying in central midfield, being the captain and things, it's going to demand more of him off the ball. It's going to demand more of his teammates. I'm not saying we want him to defend, but people, the first thing people are probably thinking watching this for this positional play with Ozil. So he does his job. You've seen him play there against Bayern Munich as well. Obviously, if we put Ozil here and Torreira and, Xhaka or Ramsey or Ozil, you know what, just say, because Ramsey would have left, just say Ozil, Xhaka, Torreira. Now, firstly, you would think there's many ways. Look, Ozil would be allowed to dictate play from deep. He'd also have freedom to run. Obviously, if it's Torreira and Xhaka or Gudezi or someone a bit more defensively switched on, Ozil, assuming the attackers are still up here, let's bring him into play like Lacazette and Aubameyang. Ozil still has the creativity to join them with the stability. Now, assuming our fullbacks can actually defend, we're still on point defensively. We don't lose anything, people. So Ozil will be beneficial to me there, because he'll be able to pick the balls up when, like you always see, Ozil is skilled at getting between the lines, right? You always typically see him getting into nice pockets, whether it's here. Like, it doesn't matter for Ozil. So he'll have the freedom. The team will be fixed in a way. He'll have the freedom to go and do that. He'll be able to receive it off the centre-halves, people. Receive it off the fullbacks. Pick passes from deep and spray them long and things like that to the runners. And all of them sort of things. So I do think people are downplaying Ozil's ability to play through the middle. Obviously, if we set up like this with, I don't know, Xhaka and Torreira or Gudezi and Torreira or something, obviously Ozil will have to defend, but he has a bit more freedom to roll, similar to what Ramsey would get. Or you could play them closer together, which we've typically seen. Counter-attacking football, Ozil is skilled at that. It will be a good thing, in my opinion. You could probably even make a case for Mkhitaryan to play there, to be fair. But like I said, man, if Ozil's playing there, it'll be fine. He'll be able to pick up the ball. He'll be able to float. He'll be able to do this. He'll be able to do that. Now, the one beneficial thing the one mark you'd say over this is that, like we see with any midfield combination, the midfielders have to do more on the ball. Because you see many a times in games last season, Ozil, because no one wanted to play a ball forward, Ozil had to drop deep. Obviously, if he's dropping deep, there's no creativity there, and it's irrelevant. That's kind of for what people say about Iwobi. That's why I actually like Iwobi, because he'll drop deep. He'll be the guy who drops deep and pretending this is Ozil. Ozil can go forward. Well, you see Mkhitaryan now doing that. So I do think Ozil playing central midfield or closer together is an option we definitely should explore better yet. But yeah, man, guys, Deluded, get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I just thought, let me make a quick video on that. Yeah, man, we don't need to be here any longer. Guys, Deluded, am I missing anything else? No, I'm not. Yeah, I am actually. I mean, if he plays deeper, it will free up a space. It will free up a space in the middle if we play. I mean, up front if we play 4-3-3, maybe allow us a winger or Eddie to play 3 strikers. I'm not too sure. Obviously, Ozil's getting on a bit. He's at that age where, similar to David Silva, they might have to drop a slightly bit deeper and start running the game in a different way. City are doing it, so why can't we do it in a sense? Obviously, it's not as black and white, but you get the point I've made. Guys, Deluded, get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out. Thank you very much for watching.